how do you think brands have changed between 2015 and today in terms of launch?
Well, I think the main one that I was thinking of was social proof. Like you have to have a ton of social proof to even like dip your toe in the water. A brand that has the best landing page with amazing photography. Photography might be different, but if you have the best landing page, the best product, but you have no social proof,
it's really tough.
It's really tough to get sales. And we've even had a couple clients at Hooks where we'll build them a great page, but they're not able to get sales because the second you Google the company name, like nothing comes up. And, that's pretty much the first thing people do.
Yeah.
Whereas if you are, and you can be pretty scrappy about it too, if you're going out and getting bloggers to talk about it or people just to post about it on TikTok, sending product to friends and family for reviews, you can get a decent amount of social proof without trying that much. In the first 30 days. And then you turn, and then I think the other thing is, you have to sort of figure out what is your messaging strategy before you start blasting it on social or on paid. And so I think like I have this thing I call the broke man's content playbook, which is you create stuff, you put it on the short form platforms, which give you a ton of reach automatically.
What are short form platforms?
TikTok, Reels, YouTube Shorts.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then whatever works there, you sort, it doesn't have to be the exact same creative or video, but now you've validated a piece of messaging that you could go test on paid with a higher chance of success.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
So I think that's also different. And I really think social proof is like a huge piece of it.
Yeah. Social proof wasn't required in 2015.
Especially if you're selling something over $30 or over $50.
Would you launch on Amazon right away?
I don't think so. I think for the same reason you said.
Yeah.
Like, you want to, you want to make sure that you're confident in the way you're speaking about the product, in the way that your product is created.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you get any of the customer service issues before, if you get on Amazon and let's say you end up doing well, but then you realize, this deodorant's making people's arms turn red, you have to pull on Amazon and then you're done. It's going to be very hard to get that again.
We were there. You're right. I think I think it does depend a little bit on product, certainly. Like if I was selling a lamp and I'm like, this is just a design of does this lamp look good? I'd probably still wait 60, 90 days to try and get any customer service kinks out of the system. Like if I just launched a Kickstarter and I was like, okay, is there any issues with this? Let me wait 90 days to get that customer feedback. And then been like, okay, maybe we're not shipping, maybe we're shipping in a way it gets dented or there's an issue, then I'd get onto Amazon. But for a product where you're like, I might have to spend time iterating on that product to make it better, I might be a little bit slower to make sure I've got a product good enough to get me 4 stars, 4.5 stars. One of the crazy things is if you look at native, the reviews on Amazon are actually higher than the reviews on native's own site. And that's because once we launched, a bunch of our returning customers shifted to Amazon.
Oh, interesting.
And so the reviews, there's a higher star score basically on Amazon than native's own site, which I thought, which is really crazy. But that also helps. If you've got a bunch of people who really love your product, and then you move them to Amazon, you'll do a good job of getting really good high quality reviews and favorable reviews early on in a way that's very white hat.
Totally. Yeah, that's a good point.